massive UFC fan. Also with us, the UFC's undisputed flyweight champion, Alexandre Pantoja.
That's not my
No. We got Nick Rosa, Joe Burrow, Pantoja getting a little extra camera time tonight. Michael Chandler is in the building.
There he is.
Waiting on a date with Conor McGregor. Also making his way to the octagon.
Uh-oh, it's your boy. Man.
And one from the patent triggers just how big a mixed martial arts fan Donald Trump is. He sits at the outside with the hands on. Absolutely loves our life.
Yo, Alf ARBR, how are you, baby? What's new? I'm talking to you. How are you? Do you know how to speak? Did you ever learn how to speak? How are you, Alf? What's new, baby? Hey, how are you? We're watching UFC 299. Hello. Do you know what Twitter is? ALV, how are you? Do you like MMA? We're watching UFC 299, dog.
This program is sponsored by Bet365. Get ready. TNT Sports is lighting up the night with blockbuster battles. Follow slow, lightning fast movement. Seven battles, each with its own narrative. Every bout carries a weight of destiny. Witness the passions that fuel champions. And gear up for a night of every win, every victory. Makes history. This is Boxing Express, a night of champions on TNT Sports. This program is sponsored by Bet365.
Cosmetic reasons. Southland weather from Cape Cod. Clear skies tonight with lows reaching around 50 in Metro LA.
Hotels, parks, museums, and so much more. A truly world-class destination. It is the ultimate place to live, work, and play. And the Miami DDA is the economic development agency for downtown Miami. Focused on supporting local businesses and bringing world-class events here to downtown Miami. We are absolutely honored to be a part of that group. All right, as we move along, these welterweight rankings are brought to you by VeChain, the official blockchain of UFC. Gilbert Burns entrenched at number 4 in the world. He has previously challenged for the world title. That is the goal of 11th ranked Jack Della Maddalena. Tonight he'll try to stay perfect here inside the octagon. Well, as many of you know, Gilbert Burns has been a staple at the top of this welterweight division, and tonight, not far from home, he is out to prove he's still got the goods to make the title run. As for opponent Jack Della Maddalena, he has been losing greatness from the moment he arrived on the scene in front of Dana White matchmakers, and tonight it marks his biggest fight of his career to date.
Jack Della Maddalena, 9-2 coming into this one. He's from Western Australia.
I've always had belief in my sleeves and always believed I can sleep 10 spots in a row.
Just beautiful work. Oh my goodness.
I took on an edge loose up. Turns out fighting out. Pretty challenging fight.
It is 3 times for Jack Della Maddalena. That's what he's supposed to do perfectly.
Do the Burns in the corner for Van Jerusalem. Exactly what he wants to finish the fight. But there we go. Oh my goodness.
The Dana's on his feet. Good things are coming.
Just staying in the corner for one day. Everything ways the way I want it to. I'm not be able to press myself against someone.
That fight was a war, you know. It was a great fight, but he won. And after that, he began a fight in the UFC.
Consecutive fights. Now 6-0 in the UFC.
At that moment, I knew how good he was. You know. It was a very tough opponent. A good guy, young, hungry, ready to go to the top. But when I see these type of guys, that makes me really hungry.
Gilbert Burns, the warrior. He'll fight anyone.
I'm here to make a statement. I'm not a gatekeeper, you know. I'm looking for a finish, and I'm going to destroy this guy.
There's the catch. What a homecoming it is for Gilbert Burns. Made it look easy, guys.
Yeah, Burns is a battle-tested veteran of Celtic gold fights, you know, with some of the best fighters in the world. So, trained extremely hard. I know Gilbert's going to really try and take me out. Got very strong grappling, so definitely going to try and grapple in this guy. I'm playing good hands of Gilbert, and I want to keep it clean until he falls in.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was nasty.
Every strike I'm controlling, I'm showing bad intention. I'm going to try to finish him.
That is it. Gilbert Sereno Burns.
If the fight goes to the ground, it's over.
This ground game is second to none.
I expect the ball. But I do believe I'm too good on the feet for him. At some point, he starts swimming, you know, we'll grab a good counter and take him out.
That's it. Jack Della right now. Unbelievable.
Jack's coming into my house. March 9 in Miami. That's going to be a lot of busyness. All my friends are there. Just in trouble. I'm going to come to you right away.
His last outing in victory over Kevin Holland, Jack Della felt like he missed the opportunity. He felt like looking back, he couldn't really do the job. So with that mindset, he entered this fight with Gilbert Burns with a finisher's outlook. Now, that doesn't mean single-mindedly searching for the finish. Instead, setting up opportunities that he can capitalize on. If the 27-year-old is able to do that, he would remain perfect in his UFC career, potentially earn himself a spot in the top 10 and be on a career-altering path for sure.
Well, thank you very much. Hard-nosed in more ways than one. Enter Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della He is the number 11 ranked welterweight in the world. He's a pretty remarkable career, right? Started 0-2, now 16-2. He's reeled off 16 consecutive wins and actually finishing way through the night.
Yeah, he's really good. And when he fought Kevin Holland, he said, while he got the victory, he was a little disappointed because he was much too conservative for his own liking. But he said part of that was based on how Kevin fought him opposed to what he thought he was going to see. He said he's been here for 2 years. He thought to himself when he got here, 6 to 8 points off the battle position. He finds himself in that position right now. He said he knows that Gilbert Burns likes to strike, but he anticipates he's going to try to grapple him tonight because he knows how good of a striker Jack Della is, and it's just the safest path to victory.
What up, Trademark? How you living, Pimp? Trademark, we're happy you're here. What's new? Talk to me. Let's hear you. Trademark, speak. What up, Trademark? How you living, Pimp? We're watching UFC 299.
The range of former title counts, and this is where Della believes he belongs. And I'm very excited about this fight. I think they match up stylistically that path.
Della came off season 5 of Dana White's Contender Series. He has passed a lot of tests in the UFC thus far, none bigger than Gilbert Sereno Burns. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Here is Gilbert Burns making the walk for his 22nd UFC appearance. 3 years ago, February 2021, he challenged his teammate Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title. Some moments in that fight was on the wrong side of the table in round 3, but believe the win tonight and get him back to the top. Tonight's fight description brought by the all-new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped, the official electric trimmer of UFC.
So you want to talk about world class? Gilbert Burns is world class in every single category. Heart, grit, determination, grappling, 4-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, striking, absolute knockout power in his hands, and he's just so game. One of the most game fighters that's ever stepped inside the octagon. He will fight anyone at any time. Doesn't care if it's short notice. Doesn't care who it is. He's always down to fight, and he's a threat to any man, including the champ. Absolutely. And Joe, your thought that he would fight anyone, I love that. Because when I asked Gilbert Burns, I said, man, very rarely do people take these types of fights with someone with so much more than you are. He goes, I will never be the guy that sits on my race and goes, David, now you fought me to give me an opportunity to stop by. He said, Tyron Woodley did it for me too. He said, so I will pay it forward. He said, Jack Della Maddalena is a guy that deserves to be fighting the best in the world. I am more than happy to give him that opportunity. He said he's going to fight smartly. He's going to fight where he's the best, and then where he's the best is the draft. He's got a 4-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion. That gets lost on people because he's so good with his hands. Yeah, we forget that this man, when it comes to the ground, he smothers people, and his submissions are razor sharp. And, you know, you got to think about where he's coming from as well. He has this beautiful victory over Jorge Masvidal, and then a quick turnaround, gets a shoulder injury, and loses to Bilal Muhammad. So he wants to get that momentum back, full camp for this, fully healthy. Gilbert Burns is ready to go, and an absolutely perfect matchup.
All right, these fight odds are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. Jack Della Maddalena has swelled to a minus 160 betting favorite. Come back up. Gilbert Burns is at plus 135. The radio has said, we're going to grapple, we're going to wrestle tonight. We'll see if we can get that one of the thing going against the three-name champ. All right, the Taylor tape is brought by BJ, the official blockchain of UFC. Gilbert Durinho Burns will be 38 in July. Jack Della Maddalena is 27. Della Maddalena is taller by an inch. He will enjoy 2 inches in reach. All right, now for the introductions. Back inside to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 pounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a big martial artist, holding personal record, 16 wins, 2 losses. He's down, 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Perth, Western Australia, Jack Della Maddalena. Now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a big martial artist, holding professional record, 22 wins, 6 losses. He's down, 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of the corner, we have Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He's attacking the number 4 ranked UFC welterweight contender in the world.
Final assignment of the night for Dan Murphy. Brooklyn Red gets started for round 1. Gilbert Burns was finally cleared for full training last November after that shoulder injury sustained in the fight with Bilal Muhammad last May at UFC 288. Huge fight at welterweight is upon us. Jack Della Maddalena is in black. Gilbert Durinho Burns is in green.
It said going into kill quick with all those super high level fighters. It said being out of shape and being out of the room. For a while, it took him time to get back going, but once he got going, he felt as good as he always has.
Body kick and a low leg kick out of Durinho early. Donations all week have been reserved for Gilbert Burns. He lives about 55 minutes north of here, Brooklyn zone.
It's always nice to see a guy earn respect to the crowd just through hard work and being available, being present, and Gilbert's just a really good guy, and it comes off every time you meet, every time you talk to him. You see how awesome a person Gilbert is. As you get the first touchdown,
Host the back control.
Jack did a really good job of making sure that left leg doesn't get to the back and get the hook in.
Gilbert's got his back here. Early in the fight as well. Gilbert's got to be careful. He doesn't wind up on the bottom. Great job punching around.
Jack did a really good job of isolating a hand. That kept him up, just making sure he never allowed Dorino to get his hands locked and secure his position.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. Pretty good job defensively early by the BJJ rounds up. Jack Della Maddalena.
Della Maddalena was making sure to control.
Bimbo, how you living, pimp? Bimbo, we're live in the 24/7 Harry Potter Bomb Sonic 10 Enu Twitter. Yo, dog. If you have an iOS device, you can watch UFC 299 live. And I like you so much. And I'm such an amazing person that. Yo, what up, baby? How are you, Bimbo? I gotcha. Apologies on that. Maybe one day soon, hopefully. Well, you can watch it live in here. We're glad you're here, Bimbo. I love having you here. Bimbo, you're one of my favorite people in the world. Like, if I had to rank all the people in the world, you'd be up there. And I also want you to know, because it's very important for you to be aware, that I like the emojis that you have. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Enu, baby. I do, baby. Yeah, I'm in Airbnb, baby.
And the one thing about Jack Della is you'll never see him come out of position when he's boxing. His hands are always where they're supposed to be. You see that Gilbert's grunting a little bit. But Della Maddalena staying in position, hands up, always moving, always watching. He switches between stances effortlessly, too. He can switch between stances in the middle of his combination. Very impressive.
And look how he ripped through the body there. It's one of the best attributes that he has in his body.
Oh, you remember that one fight that he had to do along the outside? He was digging body shots.
Bimbo, you are a sexy beast.
And that right there is the byproduct of him staying in position, not evading so far out of range that he can't counter. He was able to just slip there and in return with a nice combination.
Also, not loading up on any of these shots. They're all coming with no telegraph, clean technique.
Just a very measured individual across the board. Energy, conservation during fight weeks. Doesn't give us a ton in the fighter meeting.
He doesn't done, but you can tell that he's being very thoughtful. He's telling you exactly what you need to know about him in this fight. But he's not going to just be big personality, smiling, hugging. He's going to just tell you what he's going to do. He's going to do a job.
Nice shot by Gilbert.
Beautiful level change by the weekend.
Oh, big right hand from Parks late in the round. This corner cam is brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history, with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes. Now available at Walmart.
What's your move? When you make this face? You press on it every time. You touch the pad. Only thing you need is press on it. You just go straight back.
Is that just a bit more damage? He's going to make smaller. He's going to come but when it takes it, the same place on the outside, the pole is right back to the shot of your thing, all right?
Next Saturday, Ty Tuivasa is back. They walk up with Marcin Segura in a high-stakes matchup of ranked heavyweights from the UFC Apex. 6 fight main card. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern next Saturday, March 16th. Only on ESPN+. Right, round 2 here. Henry Hook acknowledging the speed advantage he thinks his guy Gilbert Burns has against Jack Della Maddalena. Dan Vickers, scrappy MMA on the other side, manning the corner of Della Maddalena. Pretty good counter right by Burns.
The difference between the two of them when they're standing up is the fluidity of Della Maddalena and the ability to exchange not just one shot, but combinations of different parts of the body. It's so good at mixing things up. Like right there. Beautiful job by Burns. Got down,
Got him in a cradle there. Just trying to secure it. Not a great position in mixed martial arts. Your hands are tied up so you can't do damage, but it does keep them secure. Jack got attacked a lot from the cradle. Try to get up. That him grabbing the leg keeps him in that cradle. He got to be attacking the hands of Gilbert Burns to try to break that lock, then he can stand up. Now he's got a chance.
Tonight, social media folks, surprised by Godzilla.com, the new Empire. Experience it on the big screen and on Max, only in theaters March 29th. Subtle stance switches from Della Maddalena.
what you start to see now is once Gilbert has read the
An elbow was snatched by Burns.
they get Gilbert for one shot on the feet, where Jack is mixing things up there.
There's a swelling on the eye of Della Maddalena. The left eye has a mouth under it.
That big elbow,
Yep,
right?
and that big elbow.
Double jab there from Della Maddalena. Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
Great defense there by Della Maddalena, just outside the range of power.
Burns loads up, lands the right hand.
Again, there's the difference. One shot versus multiple shots.
I mean, in all that, Jack was able to land the left hand uppercut to the body.
Yeah, and then look at that. Pull back, lands the counter grab. You're just seeing the difference in the technique. Della Maddalena is just more polished on the feet. Much more efficient strike. But Burns still has tremendous power.
Burns feeling some of those Della Maddalena strikes there.
But that's the difference right there. That's the difference in a guy that's been boxing and a jiu-jitsu world champion that's developed some really good striking.
Yeah.
You can tell that Della Maddalena's been striking from a very, very young age.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the technique. And the comprehension, like, you just got so many more tools that it's
Burns needs to go take on another takedown.
Oh,
right hand by Burns.
and that's what Gilbert can do that. He can strike. And he does that significant power. And look at this. Take down again.
Nice sequence from Burns, the big right hand, and his fifth takedown of the fight.
Della Maddalena shot. Gets the cradle again.
The two biggest shots in the round were landed by Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
The elbow and the big right hand.
Yep.
You hear Della Maddalena's corner yelling, break the foot.
Easier said than done when you deal with a guy like Burns. That nasty grappling that Burns has. Just pass over that leg and just pull him out. Della Maddalena do a great job right there. His escaping. Try to set up a triangle. Oh, Burns comes back. He's got it back. Dylan Matalina did a good job of keeping 2-on-1 and keeping that arm on the outside. But he doesn't have it anymore. Body triangle now for Gilbert on the right side as well. Big round for Gilbert Burns.
No doubt about it. Some big moments for Duringo late in round 2. At the elbow early. What a fight for 10.
Right here, you saw the jab of Jack Della. Then a left hand to the body. Nasty elbow right here, led by Gilbert Burns. But then Jack Della went right back to work. Landing a lot of shots on Burns. Beautiful job, fixed up the target there. Gilbert with a big overhand right. It hit the guard of Jack Della, but you can see the impact at which Gilbert Burns is throwing with. Then Gilbert got a kick out at the end of some good control. Let's finish in this round. Let's finish in this round. Let's go.
When you get 2-on-1 on the grip, okay, I mean, you understand? 2-on-1 on the grip.
This is what we do.
The historic UFC 300.
A year and a half ago, Bob, is when the second dog came on board.
So in 2022?
2022, yes.
Okay. So how did you decide you needed another dog?
It just became a necessity based on the workload that we had. We needed to be able to have 2 dogs to...
One moment, friends. We're just refreshing the page.
We
We have to do so once every hour or so.
As I became more versed in how to work these dogs and how to deploy them.
What up, hello? How you doing, baby?
The dogs and the way they work, it was there was 2 reasons. One is having 2 handlers.
All right, this.
C'est pour regarder le live là.
What up, baby? Don't worry. We're loading it. It's coming. Keep your pants on. We got it.
A better opportunity to pick up very, very slight behaviors that the dog might do when it thinks it might have smelled something, but not sure. Like I said, it's a very faint smell. So sometimes the dog will come across it and maybe just move his head or eyes.
All right, here we go. Let's get that sound going, baby. Give me that sound.
Oh, yeah, very close fight. And it's imperative that Dylan Matalina does not allow Gilbert Burns to gain control. He's tired. The fight's been long and hard and grueling. He has got to explode back to his feet right now.
Burns working right in front of his cornerman, Henry Hook, Daniel Evangelista, Vicente Luque. First time facing top 5 opposition for Dylan Matalina.
Jack back up to his feet. Then attack the hands. Nope, you can't make a mistake, Dylan Matalina. That's the mistake. Now Burns has got him secured. And if he doesn't do something right now, they will end the fight just like this. Gilbert has such great top control.
Under 2 minutes to go.
A lot of times, man, it's the small details that can cost you. And Jack Della Matalina's decision to try to kick. Oh, he got it. He goes down it. Beautiful job.
Huge moment for Chandler Madalena. Wow. To be able to get out of that position, turn around, work Gilbert Burns and stop him.
He gets up and he just naturally goes for a takedown.
He knew that Gilbert was going to shoot him, and he just threw that knee right up the middle. Burns went into it, and Jack Della was all gas to try to get the finish. What a moment for Jack Della Maddalena.
His coach Ben Vickers wisely suggested he needed a finish, and he gets it.
Well, here's the reversal. Keep an eye on how he rolls. Beautiful job there. Gets out of the position. Boom! There's the big knee. Gilbert's in real trouble here. Look at this. I mean, perfectly placed. He kind of hit him with the side, but the power behind it. The knee hits the chest. And then Jack Della Maddalena all over him here with hammer fist and nasty elbows. Look at these elbows.
He got desperate. He knew he needed to get away. He needed to do something to create space to get back to his feet and get himself an opportunity. That's exactly what he did.
And can you imagine the celebration that is going on right now in Perth, Western Australia, as they attend to the Warrior Gilbert Durinho Burns Jack? Or should I say Chocobo Della Maddalena, 7-0 in the UFC, and 17 straight wins for the budding welterweight contender. We might be headed back to Perth these days. Wheels up.
Oh my goodness, I'm not going to first.
40 hours later, we're going to
That's when I check out on. I'm going to miraculously have something come up. That's it.
Well, Gilbert Durinho Burns certainly had his moments. He was game, but Jack Della Maddalena is on a definite championship trajectory. Stunning the Miami Masses here tonight and holding serve at the betting favorite. Very right. The official decision is brought to you by Godzilla Kong, the Beer Empire. Experience it on the big screen and an IMAX. Only in theaters March 29th. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's break down what we offer on the top of this contest. Let's look at it. 43 seconds of round number 3. Declare the winner
I knew we winner Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, the biggest fight, the most high-profile fight of your career, and the biggest victory. How good is this feel?
If there was truth in our family, to tell you, grab the cash and that.
Well, you had a lot of work to do before you grabbed the cash and that. The beautiful moment in that third round was you escaping from the back control and then landing that fantastic knee. Let's take a look at that. You rolled out of it, got back up to your feet, and you anticipated a shot from Gilbert and perfectly timed this knee. And that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's not responding, though, so this is the man. But, there's some scary people in this division. But I'm fucking scary. It's just, Jack got rough on up. I think maybe we do that. Like a hell of a card eliminator. One of the best in the business. Let's go. That would be a fantastic fight, sir. Congratulations on an absolutely huge victory. Jack Della Maddalena, ladies and
Bimbo,
gentlemen.
I'm so glad you're here.
And what a great call out.
Bimbo,
Jack
please
Della
don't go in
Maddalena
this
right
photo
on
right
the
here.
undefeated shot
It's you
clock
and
on.
Tom.
Who called that guy out?
I would imagine John Shelby is not getting a lot of phone calls with requests to fight Shavkat Rakhmonov. Maybe they make that as a 5-round main event. You never know. But tonight in Miami, Florida, this one belongs to Jack Della Maddalena. These fighter stats are brought to you by Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor face off in the new movie Roadhouse, streaming soon on Prime Video. And Della Maddalena is now tied to the Machado Gary for the longest active winning streak in the UFC's welterweight division, which is absolutely loaded as they all chase down the champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. So many stars are out tonight. Aiden Ross is with us here for UFC 299. Mark Ingram, David Njoku, the NFL well represented here tonight. Top welterweight contender Bilal, remember the name Muhammad, waiting on his championship. opportunity. Plus with the boys, Jake Portnoy, Taylor Lewis, and everybody with us here tonight. As is the future UFC Hall of Famer, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamara Usman. Oh, that's not all! Consensus greatest welterweight of all time, George Rush St. Pierre, Robert Teixeira, come on! Watch it, heavyweight featured battle welterweight. Kevin Holland's UFC trail has already been blazed. He has been there and done that in a UFC career that dates to 2018. Tonight with much fanfare, Holland makes his 21st UFC appearance and he welcomes the challenge of the human highlight reel. Michael Venom Page, MVP, just about as watchable as any fighter in mixed martial arts today. And as he arrives at the UFC doorstep, he is out to prove his style and his game.
This program is sponsored by Bet365.
The time is now to get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers who deposit $5 or more can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 back in the
It doesn't matter where you read it.
sweat bet. It's just like getting an offensive board.
Or share it. That one little story can open their way to a lot of possibilities. With 1 in 5 children say they don't own a book. So we've provided over 160 million books since 2013. McDonald's. Change a little, change a lot.
Ooh, Booking.com has all types of long pants, short pants.
Holiday dreaming again? Find the perfect flight for you. Booking.com? Booking.com?
Yeah. Tesco Stronger Starts will spend £5 million towards healthy food and activities for children this year. Pick up your blue token in store to help children in your Now I can give my skin all it deserves. Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion with 5-in-1 complete care for healthy living skin. Britain UK's #1.
Customer satisfaction results are in here, or? Like, yes, all right, understand.
Perhaps they could try being more like nationwide.
Nationwide? What are they doing now? They're customers with better savings rates available. Been doing it for years. So our customers are free too. They already are. Muffin me. I can't even spell banker.
With Nationwide Savings Watch, we'll tell you when we have new savings accounts for better rates. Nationwide, a good way to bank.
This program is sponsored by Bet365.
Well, the countdown is on to UFC 300. And how about the star power next up? 12 current or former champions with a combined 51 title fights are set to be showcased at UFC 300. Pineda versus Hill. And in terms of the bonus winners, of course, they're all chasing Charles Dubois Oliveira. But the top 10, including Jessica Andrade, are set to be featured at UFC 300. The record holders, of course, Jim Miller, everybody chasing him. He is the only fighter to have competed at UFC 100, 200, and he will face the King Bobby Green at UFC 300 next month in Las Vegas. And of course, here's your pay-per-view main card. 3 belts on the line. Alex Pineda and Jamal Hill for the UFC light heavyweight title. Sean Wei Lee and Yan Xiaonan to decide the UFC strawweight championship. PMF belt is on the line. Justin Gaethje in defense against Max Holloway. Cole Nickelback against Cody Brundage. And of course, the future Hall of Famer Charles Oliveira against Armand Saoudjian. But our main event, Alex Pineda defending his light heavyweight title show against the former champ Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
And that is the fight in the light heavyweight division. Alex Pineda, who was one of the greatest strikers to ever compete in MMA. An absolute destroyer against Jamal Hill, a real sniper. A man who boxed up Robert Teixeira, a guy who never lost the title. He had to relinquish the title due to an injury. Now he gets a chance to regain that title against one of the scariest guys in the division, in Alex Pineda, two division world champion, an absolutely sensational main event. But before we get to that, we get to
This has to be one of the funnest fights we've ever had put together. Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway for the BMF Championship. In Max Holloway, you got a guy that's landed more punches than anyone in UFC history. Justin Gaethje has like 13 performance bonuses, but he's only fought like 8 times. These two are fun. They are two of the baddest fighters on the planet, and this belt deserves to be on the line.
And then for the strawweight title, we have one of the greatest martial artists, male or female, alive, in Zhang Weili, the champion, versus John China. And an amazing China versus China World Championship fight. And I cannot wait to see this. John China has incredible knockout power. She's a relentless competitor, and she fights against Zhang Weili, who is just an absolute sensation. A physically imposing destroyer who has dominated this weight class.
And if that is not enough with which to wet your beach, are you kidding me with these prelims? Big man, Paul Davidson Figueroa, Cody Garbrandt in the opener, Jessica Andrade and Marina Rodriguez, Sadiq Youssef and Diego Lopez. What a fight in the featherweight division. Which one you point to? You're pointing with
I'm on there against Jalen Turner, who is an absolute killer. What a card.
Sterling, by the way, moving up to 45 to face Calvin Kattar, and our featured prelim, Yuri Prohaska, taking on Alexander Rakic. And that is breaking news, by the way. Money Moicano and Jalen Turner have been added to UFC 300. You can watch all of that on ESPN. All right, the moment has arrived, Joe Rogan. At long last, Michael Venom Page is set to make his UFC debut.
I have been a fan of this guy for so long because he represents the skill set that I always felt was going to be a real problem for people when it comes to stand-up. He's an elite fight fighter. He's a guy that can cover distance like no other. He's so incredibly creative and unpredictable. He has absolutely brutal knockout power, and he's one of the more interesting strikers to ever compete in MMA. But he's fighting against Kevin Holland. And Kevin Holland is a real veteran of this sport.
Well, it may sound hyperbolic, but anticipation for UFC debuts does not get much bigger than this. The United Kingdom, Michael Venom Page, ready to make the UFC walk for the first time. And of course, he will engage with a man in Kevin Trailblazer Holland who won't be intimidated by flash nor style.
I think I've been successful at finishing opponents. I think I would contribute that to the Kung Fu mindset. Mindset was always lose, I mean, she's right.
What is done for the Trailblazer?
Decision, samurai. I'm looking for that one man to slice.
MVP is definitely a unique opponent, but the question is, how does he do over UFC against quote-unquote high-level opponents, right?
I'm from the UK, London. Started in the age of 3 in kickboxing. Was a 10-time world champion in the kickboxing world. Wanted a new challenge, and that's what kind of brought me to mixed martial arts. And I'm looking forward to kind of showcasing my skills here at UFC.
He turns, he kicks, he stands. This is Endeavor Huge Anderson Silva.
I genuinely believe I can pull off exactly what I can do against Kevin Holland.
You know me, and I love this fucking thing, so we'll see how this thing's hang at the end.
Kevin Holland is very talented in all areas of the game. There's the count. How about it? Kevin Trailblazer Holland.
I see myself smacking Venom Page.
He can track.
I see a left hand, I see a right hand, I see a left kick, I see a right kick. Ultimately, I show you guys a whole new bag of tricks.
Oh, so he KO'd someone from there. Oh my goodness.
I'm a sniper. Snipers are hard to defend against. You can hide behind whatever you want. I just need one moment in that fight. Pull the trigger on that.
What I like about Cage is that he does sneaky. He's a beast, man.
Props for being in the B-League. You made your money, now you're going to go and win your legacy.
people envision Kevin Holland as a real top 5 threat, if not future world champion.
Sky's the limit for Kevin Holland.
Oh, that knee hurt him.
Break out the 500, break out the Giza. Where's Sergeant?
I'm the fitness kid. I'm gonna give you a show.
Hey, Johnny!
The game plan is to do whatever the heck I want to do.
Everybody gets put on notice.
Yo, I'm
Kings. I'm about to kill someone.
People there on full probation for 6 positions. They are allowed to have electronics to find the servers in talk with you. It's that's what job central. Okay, that's what which is short for job. So they are allowed to run the device.
There is a new showman in the UFC. Enter the credentialed Michael Venom Cage. 21-2 is a mixed martial arts pro. Joey
So I went and looked, and when I found him with boxes, there was a tuner, like, for guitar.
It's so unique. His creativity inside the octagon, his striking skill. He's competing in boxing, kickboxing, karate, MMA. I mean, he is just a
Sergeant Reyes
totally well-rounded fighter.
I mean, he fought his best. When I asked him about that, dude, that's great. You go fight better than you.
I'm Heather Brooker, live from KFI
I actually liked it. He goes, I know it wasn't ideal for me. He goes,
bills into law to keep the government funded and avert a shutdown. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says the bills
I actually liked it because I just like
to
fighting.
keep the government funded, but they provide much needed money for programs and resources the country depends on.
Very rarely does a guy that's fighting other organizations get recognized everywhere. This guy walked into my wrestling academy. My kids were like, oh my goodness, MVP. Because they recognize it from the highlight. Some of the special things that he did inside the octagon. When talking about Kevin Holland, he said on paper, he thinks he's the toughest guy that he's fought. He said he gives him a Douglas Lima type of feel, where he knows how good he is. But he said, Holland has trouble with it. Stylistically, but he usually does better when he is sparring taller people. He feels like if Kevin Holland fights in the way he fought Wonderboy Johnson, it'll be a long night for Kevin Holland.
His distance management is a
bonus meds expire 168 hours after issue.
sexual assault in the fighter meetings. His style and his stance is such that it gives the opposition limited options.
Tanya here, and there are many ways that we can all help raise awareness around HIV, but maybe the most important is just talking about it openly and honestly. There's no cure for HIV. There are effective treatments that, taken as prescribed, will help you
his own right, and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu belt with a lot of flair in every skill in his arsenal. Here's Kevin Holland making the walk for his 37th professional MMA fight. 20 of those previously have come in the UFC, and he's told us in the fighter meeting it's going to start pretty, then it'll be pressure, and then it'll be a dominant win tonight.
We have seen Kevin Holland in so many different situations inside the octagon. We watched on his back 5 times in a calendar year. He is proven in this octagon. And he feels like the pressure of this octagon is going to be too much for Michael to the pace. He measures things, impact on the card. There is Sean O'Malley. And then as you go down, right beneath Sean O'Malley is Kevin Holland. People like this guy. People like his willingness to fight, his willingness to stand in straight, his willingness to step up anytime the UFC needs him. Kevin Holland is a beast. He's very difficult act on Michael to the pace in his first opportunity inside the octagon.
I've always felt that when Kevin Holland dropped down to welterweight, he has real world title possibilities. And I still believe that. His power is second to none. He's got that kind of Tommy Hearns power. He catches people into those long shots and puts them to sleep. And what people forget is he is a black belt under Travis Lutter. His submission game is high level. And that is something that Michael Bennett Page may have to deal with in this fight. I believe that he's learned from those Wonder Boy fights, the fights where like the Wonder Boy fight in particular, where he chose to only stand with them. He's going to try to get the jiu-jitsu here tonight. He will test the stand-up waters, but remember, his ground game is absolutely elite.
With that backdrop, we have arrived at our future belt on pay-per-view. Tail the Tape is brought to you by VJ, the official blockchain of UFC. Kevin Holland 31, Michael Bennett Page will be 37 next month. A lot of similarities size-wise, but a 2-inch reach advantage with Kevin Trailblazer Holland. Going down for the introductions. Back inside where we fight Bruce Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds.
We've been talking with Sergeant Sergio Reyes at the LA County Sheriff's Department's Fraud Cybercrime Bureau. And before the break, we kind of left the cliffhanger. To set the scene again, you and your dog Cypher, which is the latest addition to the canine program here at Cybercrimes. You were in a small apartment in Hollywood, a podcaster who was sort of it was probation, excuse me, on probation. And you say that Cypher literally dived at a closet in the corner, and you found a guitar tuner. And you thought that was a very, very unusual thing for your dog to pick up on. But I guess there was something else going on, right?
Yes. So, because I know my dog's behavior and I train for it constantly, I knew that that particular dive was a little strange for her to just have done for a guitar tuner. So I wanted to explore a little further. I pulled out the guitar tuner, I started looking at it, and I was pretty convinced that wasn't why she went back there to try to find this stuff. So I started to pack down the clothes. And when I patted down the clothes, there was this jacket. And I patted down the jacket, and I felt what would appear to be a phone. So I called the case agent, and I said, hey, did you guys check over here? Come take a look at this jacket. So the case agent came up and opened up the jacket and retrieved the phone. The phone was one of those phones. It was a Samsung style phone, but they had the tape on the front camera and the back camera. In itself, the weird, the guy had multiple phones of his own, but this was secured in the jacket. It turns out down the line about two weeks later, they were able to crack that phone and found several videos containing 600 and several, if not 1,000, of phone images. So now this guy is looking at approximately 35 additional years for possession of that particular phone.
And wasn't that a red flag when you said he had multiple phones of his own?
Well, that's kind of a red flag, isn't it? It is, but he was disclosing those. So those phones were monitored. And he disclosed those phones. That phone was not disclosed. It was his possession.
And was there ever an idea why he had cameras covered?
I didn't interview him, but I can assume.
Would you assume?
Well, he was paranoid. He thought they were watching him.
Okay. Interesting. So that was a
style that I'm talking about, where you can leap in close distance at a shocking pace.
Their strengths and weaknesses. My dog was a strong
Look at this, he indicates and ran to left hand.
and she will have, you can put any device in the
Page, longtime record one shoot fighters, the first MMA team in the UK. Body kick. And the next combination up top for Ben Page.
That was a nice body kick. Good right hand over the top. You might have started that way, yeah. Looked like it a little bit. I would imagine.
They have the strengths and weaknesses, and my partner and I are such a great team. Sometimes
The information to try to build a game plan to get this thing. Because he's moving so much, he's moving so comfortably. It's not something you see very often inside the octagon. And it's so fast when he does it that. Which is so hard to find. Because it's so unusual. Unless you have smart partners that can do that, he's probably not only another right hand lead to Page. Colin landed a good left kick that knocked him down.
MVP's only been finished one time and 23 roll fights coming in. Kevin Holland walking high. The first record from a moment ago, 96 to the round.
Satoshi was trained in the CNI, but he has this affinity for cats, so you can imagine what happens if he's dating someone on the road during his cat.
And you knew when Michael Dale Page was signed, one of the guys with their hands up in the fight would be Kevin Holland. He's always down. When you play out back to my hour a day, you're not afraid to fight anyone. Kevin Holland is happy to get this opportunity.
And how many of those are LA County Sheriff's cases as opposed to outside agents?
They break away from the clinch here in the final minute of the round one. Big right hand from Page.
Sure. Really? I think you guys would be a lot busier with the talent.
Yep, walking him down, trying to put pressure on him. Kevin's having a soft time, he's cracking him down with Joe.
Or not. I think the night has to.
Yeah, Holland has landed just 28% of his significant strike attempts so far.
But what he's doing in these wild exchanges is at least making it ugly and giving himself the opportunity to land for those big shots. One of the ways to control the guy that puts really collapse the side that you got over it.
Are you saying we're being called out early or something? Yes, we make ourselves available to everything is generally.
Great elbow from Kevin Holland. His corner can. It's brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, beats the electrolytes, now available at Walmart.
3 deep breaths, let the last one out slow. That's one. That's two. That's three. Yeah. Touch the body, keep touching the leg, set it up. Alright? Touch the body with the side kick. Hey, when you come in for it, make him shoot underneath. He's shooting underneath. Shoot the uppercut. And here's the Michael Benavides right hand way outside. I mean, how awful. Here's a nice body kick. Off chin. That was a wild little exchange there. Look at this elbow. Oh, wow.
So if there's orders further down, that secondary.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. I have heard Kevin Holland say to his former man, he's faster than we thought.
But then if the memory is activated again, does that re-energize the set? Well, it's not.
Pretty good power left there from Holland, or so it appeared.
It doesn't have to be.
It's a big right hand for Holland.
Beautiful right hand there by Kevin.
Chips are coated with that particular cue. So, just like anything, if it sits in an area for too long, it's going to impregnate that.
And I guess it is the speed, but it's the understanding of the style. Like knowing where he stays, knowing what actions to take to make sure he can't get to him getting to his attack. I think that's probably what
hard for Kevin to figure out right now. Because look at the range at which he's taking the fight. Yeah. Doesn't even seem like anybody can get anyone this far away from him. But then he darts it, and then he gets back to space.
Los Angeles officials are
Let's see,
saying
Thomas, you might be talking
billions
about.
of dollars in congressional funding is headed to
Such a
local community
puzzle to
projects
solve. If
after
Kevin
President
Holland's having a
Biden
problem
signed the
with that,
latest
he really
transportation
needs to get
policy
taken out. But
bill.
when you spend your entire
And
career
Search Hollywood
working on your
Boulevard is
takedowns
closed to the
defense,
public as
but that's what everybody
preparations
told
continue
him,
for tomorrow's
he never really got a chance to work on his
That
offense.
ceremony
And
will
now
start
it's
at 4
coming back to
o'clock
offense.
instead of the usual 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. And so you got clocks on, set your clock for ahead an hour tonight before you go to bed. It's daylight savings time. The official starts at 2 a.m. and means your weekend will be just 1 hour shorter.
I think Holland needs to crash it in with an extended combination. Try to get 3-4 punches off. As he's
Hi,
trying
I'm
to chase his
Trigger
bit of
Alert, and
face
let me tell
down.
you how Tiny Cat simplifies litter care while giving your cats what they deserve. Do a finicky feline like mine.
Well, Scott by that page gave Holland the opportunity to close the distance. No takedown as yet.
Or maybe you want to keep an
Doing a
extra
good
eye
job
on
of
the
attacking the
trust
end.
That's what Tiny Care Alert is all about.
Kevin needs to get his hands locked around the body, get the pressure going forward. That way he's got him down. Just use the
Keeping an eye on my cats is so simple.
Holland can generate tremendous power from even close quarters. He really not going to operate off his back.
Oh my goodness. That was huge for Holland. All his time to work. That was an amazing boxing match. I've never seen anything like it. But it just speaks to the power that he has. Even with 185 pounds.
So plenty of time with which to work for Kevin Holland. Just over 2 minutes in round 2.
That's what I was going to say, Johnny. Doesn't need to rush. He's got plenty of time. He needs to make sure he's got a bit of patience here. Settle him, hard shape, get a couple big strikes out, and then resettle it. Don't try to throw so many punches from the top that smooth. Control a bit of pace. Everybody's elbow right in the throat trying to choke you.
Exactly what he had, DC.
Beautiful take defensively by that page. Back to his feet under 2 minutes in round 2. Big right hand from Ben Page causes a little problem to the guy Holland.
Did you see him try to play with that overhand right as he was back in the ring? He barely gets that strike to settle right into him. Holland's got to be very careful. Got to keep his hands where they need to be when you start to take that now.
Which means the amount of bars is so long it can't be measured by lab tests. If you're living with HIV and not on treatment, talk to your doctor about treatment. Learn more and treat
Good
HIV
low
with
kick by
the
Kevin. Beautiful low kick. Another right hand by Page.
No matter what the day brings, download Juicy Juice for the good stuff. Get this.
That right hand lands clean, man. Oh, yeah. He hurt Kevin bad. I mean, Kevin might be hurt, man. That right hand before that was a dude. Yeah, the right hand before that was hurt him.
Juicy Juice is your favorite grocery retailer. Info at juicyjuice.com.
James Slammer. James Kaminsky. Dude, you're here for the right time. This is UFC. Oh, so who's got it going? Ro's got it going. Damn, Ro knows what's up. Damn, good for you, Ro. How are you, James? Excellent. Well, it's the perfect time for you to have gotten home because we're watching UFC 299.
Oh, yeah.
Wood Mockingbird.
This is nice, man. Where you going on this fight?
Sugar Shane O'Malley. Sugar Sean O'Malley. In the heavyweight, or the bantamweight or whatever. And anyone else? That Benoit guy? I don't know. I don't know that much about this, so I've named all the people I know who are fighting tonight.
Yeah, this is cool. But it's a great quality stream.
I agree. It's pretty sexy. You can thank Ro for that. Ro's got it going on.
Thank you, bro.
I can watch this in my room, and I'm watching it on Ro's screen. It's so clear. Ro, how you doing? Do you speak, Ro? I bet Ro is just this dick slinging motherfucker. With that kind of quality? With that kind of quality, dog? As a woman? As a woman, I don't think I've ever been more attracted to a man. I don't even know if Ro is a man. Ro might be a woman. As a man, I've never been so attracted to a woman. I've never been so attracted to a stream in my entire life as I have been a Ro stream. This is so baller. I can see these motherfuckers fighting from a mile away. Aw, dog. This is like Dick Tracy watches. This is amazing. This shit is amazing. Bob Dobbs, are you seeing this shit? Bob Dobbs. Bob Dobbs. Bob fucking Dobbs. Are you seeing this shit? All of it. Ro, we got the fight. We got James Kaminsky here. Dog, I'm pretty pissed off. I just bought a new iPhone, not like a super expensive one, a $140 one, because I wanted to use. I figured that Twitter would sometimes the video goes out after like 2 hours of streaming, and I thought it was because of my phone. So like, oh, if I buy a newer iPhone, it'll be fixed. Nope, it's something on Twitter's end. So that sucks. I can take it back. It's no big deal. I'll probably keep it. But I just wanted to say that. All right. Glad everybody got to hear that story. Who do we have in this fight? I'm trying to see this fight. We got Holland and Page. I'm going to go with... I don't know either. I don't either. I watch them, but I mean, there are a lot of people of whom to keep track. And it's just like, I don't have time for that. Basically, like, I can't tell you right now who the overall champion is. Even though I probably watched the match that made the overall champion. I think it was that Voklenchenko or whatever. There was some, like, the heavyweight guy. I don't know who. I'm going to look it up, actually. Because actually, I'm wrong. That guy wasn't a heavyweight champ. Somebody else is. Okay, so we're going to look this one up. Who is the UFC heavyweight champ? The UFC heavyweight champ right now is John Jones. No, it's not. John Jones retired a long time ago, I think. Oh, it is John Jones. Who did you say? I remember that guy. Yeah, John Jones. I think John Jones is going to go down as the greatest UFC fighter of all time. The reason why I say that is, I mean, I don't know a lot about it. If you ask, like, if you look at his record's ridiculous. It's okay. He is 27, 1-1. His only loss is by disqualification, and it was a bullshit disqualification. He basically, you're not allowed to come down, or at the time, you weren't allowed to come down with your elbow, like, perpendicular to the ground, basically like at a 90-degree angle to someone's head. Like, you used to not be able to do that. And he did it, or they said that he did it during a fight. Even though I've seen it, it's not necessarily, it's pretty clear what he did, and I think it should have been considered clean. And they disqualified him for that. Even though later on they made that type of move legal. So basically, if he didn't lose that fight, I mean, he did by disqualification. Basically, what I'm trying to say is nobody's ever beaten this motherfucker. Like, straight up. That's a beast. And then he has one no contest. I don't know exactly what happened there. But I think he's going to be considered like the greatest UFC champion perhaps of all time. He's just been on top for a long time. When is the first time he won? Here's the other thing. He was light heavyweight champion for like 4 years, and then again for 2 years. So he's number 2 of this year's number 2 in the UFC Continental pound for pound. But he's like an older fighter. Okay, so who did you say, James? Yeah, that dude was really big. I remember.
Yeah, he was big.
But I mean, big too. Yeah, he was big and big. He was a big man. If I remember, if it's the same guy. Oh no, that guy's different. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. That guy. No, I mean, he's. I know exactly what you're talking about. He is a champion, but he's not the heavyweight champion. He's something other kind of champion. Just for a moment, we're gonna find that one out. Yeah, he was really big though. Like he had a big fight a few months ago. That was really big. But I think he lost because he's not like ranked on the ESPN website as a champion right now. So we're gonna find out all about. He is Khabib. I was looking at his Wikipedia. Here we go. Khabib. All right, he is UFC Hall of Famer. 29 wins and no losses. Oh, maybe he is the best. Hold on. He's widely considered to be among the greatest mixed martial arts of all time. Oh yeah, he's a big deal. Damn. So he's undefeated. So you know more than I do when it comes to this. What division was he in? So he's like a lightweight or welterweight. That's the other thing. There are so many different divisions to follow that I get confused. So I guess he was a fighter before I started following UFC more. Like, I don't know. The first real fight I watched was like maybe a year ago. Aside from that, I only knew of fighters if they had made some kind of like pop culture kind of crossover. So I knew Kimbo Slice. I knew there's a guy, Uriah Faber, McGregor, yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, Ken Shamrock from like what you remember Ken Shamrock from like a long time ago? He was a WWE fighter as well, a wrestler. He was like big in the 90s. And then I'm trying to think who else. Oh yeah, there's one other guy, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I think he sucked at UFC, yeah.
Let's look it up. Because I heard that there was something like really special about him as a specimen. Like when he came in, they had never seen anybody so big or something like that. Let's learn about it. Okay.
Yeah, I know he's like super jacked.
Yeah. How big is he? So he's not that tall. He's 6'3", which is actually pretty small for a wrestler. Like, you know, some of those guys are 7'2". All right. So we want mixed martial arts here. Okay, he was in Heroes. No one gives a shit about that. Ultimate Fighting Championship debut. He was in UFC 77. Where he was like, they were like, there's something weird about him. There's something weird about this other guy. Joe Rogan was talking about on his podcast the other day. So like he had like some kind of ocular injury, some kind of eye injury, and that like the guy's tendons in his eye were actually like growing or like regrowing, just healing very quickly. Like these guys are, you know, like really unique specimens of the human species, I guess, for lack of a better set of terms. They're unique organisms, and they are able to, marvel people perhaps when it comes to some of the things they're able to do. When it comes to Brock Lesnar, he sounds like you got sick thing. Someone got okay. So he became a title holder. He tied a UFC record for most consecutive successful UFC heavyweight defenses. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been better, but then he had a title loss in the first retirement. Okay, what's his overall record? Let's quickly search it. His overall record in UFC. And this is the other thing that gets fucking confusing, and I can't stand it. Is like then you get the like wrestling in there, like WWE in there, which is like it's not. It's orchestrated. It's choreography. Okay, so his mixed martial arts record was 5-3. So you're right, James. Even though he was champion. What up, Indian Police, you little slut? Indian Police, you in here? Hey, you little slut. We've been waiting for you, fuck. Dog. We're watching UFC 299, you little bitch.
I cannot stay and watch this.
Yo, dog. Of anybody will it be you. So, James, in answer to to close that point, yeah, I think you're right. He wasn't very good in comparison to like how he was built. What happened to my fort? Don't worry, we're getting it back. I've talked to Yo-Yo. We're getting a new set of merchandise. We had to abandon ship on that place and move to an undisclosed location in a bunker somewhere safe and sound.
That makes sense because price went up so violently after, marketing ploy in Antarctica. Another thing that was done that we have to move you for safety because everybody wants to steal you from us.
That's absolutely true. They knew where the epicenter was, but that's true. Ever since I moved from there, the coin has gone up like 18 times. Not too bad. I know. I'm thinking that's a good idea.
Yeah, why don't you go to what is a bullish place in America? Why don't you go to Boise, Idaho?
Absolutely. Boise, Idaho. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to Boise, Idaho. We're going to buy a really big property with lots of land. Hell yeah, man. We're going to go to Montgomery, Alabama, and we're going to have a really big piece of property, and we will enjoy life on the Sproto Ranch.
I want you to move to Indian reservation and impregnate all their women for a life.
Hell yeah, man. I want to be on an indigenous people's property. We're going to start a casino. If they already have a casino, we're going to make their current casino even better. No matter what it is, we're going to renovate. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to help with the alcoholism issues that are there because those are prevalent and we want to help the people who are there. Wherever I am, I would want to help the place in a positive way. India Police, how are things in your neck of the woods, baby?
Good. I got the COVID on the way home, so I don't feel great, but I am having the brain fogging and that bullshit, but I'm fine. I am over it and I'm going to gym, super spreading,
Absolutely.
getting back into getting.
Are you licking all of the equipment when you're done with it?
No, but I don't wash my hands, and I make sure that when I cough, I do it like by the elderly people doing jazzercise.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I like to volunteer to smell people's breath, and also I like to volunteer to catch people's sneezes, just in case. I like to, like, basically like a bodyguard for everyone else. So I take in. I appreciate it. I'm not a Christian boy, but I do my best to bridge gaps within culture and society. So I would say it's quite moral of me to try to bridge the gap between people, particularly those who are sick. I mean, with your COVID that you underwent recently, where do you think you got it? Was it one of your numerous orgies?
Oh, I know. I don't do. I got it from one of the penguins. Okay, look, it doesn't count if I go inside penguins. So I was like violently fucking this penguin standing on a glacier, and it coughed on me, and I think that is where I got it from.
Dog, what glacier?
No, it was a piece that broke off of the continent, and I was floating away, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to die, I'm going to boom. Inside penguin.
That's interesting. So at what point does it change from being a glacier to being an iceberg? You said it broke off.
I don't speak English, I don't speak Hindu,
Oh, sure, I understand. Absolutely. And plus, ice has just got to be foreign.
It's called the burger event, so it's like a piece of an iceberg. It was like 4 meter by 12 meter, and it was just me and Mr. Penguin.
Well, can I tell you something that I find very interesting about icebergs? That when an iceberg has a little piece of it that breaks off, that piece that breaks off is known as a calf, like a baby cow. I think that's cool.
It's gapping, and it makes crazy cracking sound when they do the gapping. Like, it sounds like earthquake, like, can you feel it? It is very crazy.
Word, Mockingbird, it's scary.
I'm very bullish on global warming because all the calving will mean lots of cow for everyone, right?
I think so. Did you ever hear about the cows on Antarctica?
No, I didn't. I know there was a cow, and when I saw a fat chick on the ship I was on, does that count?
Oh, did you go down there on a cruise?
Yeah, I was on a boat. I was on an expedition vessel.
Oh, that's very bullish. That's really cool, India Police. I've been wanting to do that.
Yeah, me, I have all the alpha. I've been down there many times for work. I know who to go with and who not.
Dog, if I had your money, I'd burn my own.
Bro, they paid me to go. I don't pay to go there.
Of course not. You wouldn't waste your money on such bullshit. If you wanted to see ice, you'd open up your freezer.
Exactly. And I want to see that when I go to a zoo and see it in the natural habitat.
Absolutely. If you want to see penguins, you'll watch Madagascar. You got Ice Age, whatever it is, baby. You got it. You got it on your TV. Anything you need is on a screen.
I will find a slug with a penguin tattoo on her ass, and I will be like, sure.
Absolutely. Well, in 1933, 4 cows went to Antarctica. The cows took a 3-month journey alongside their human companions, and essentially they, without reading all of this, just one moment, it was on one of the travels down there. But basically, they didn't do very well. And we learned that Antarctica can't really support any kind of cattle. Who knew? Not even in the summer. I find Antarctica to be absolutely super interesting. Right. Well, there's a little bit that does in the lichen. Do you know who Ernest Shackleton is? Dude, super hardcore. India Police, if your role within Web3 could be described as anything, you'd be the Ernest Shackleton of crypto. It is. Ernest Shackleton was a hardcore motivator. Kids, if you don't know who Ernest Shackleton was, basically he's a guy who traveled to Antarctica multiple times. One time under Admiral Byrd, but then under Captain Scott. Then he ends up wanting to make it to the South Pole. He doesn't end up doing it. Roald Amundsen of Norway is the first man to actually make it there. But really, it has one of the even more, I would say, beautiful stories that everyone on his expedition survived, and survived one of the most treacherous journeys, I would say, of any of the explorers. Basically, they made it to Antarctica. They had to spend several years there, and their ship got like completely squished. And then they had to take like a small little boat to a small island. They had to like travel in a little boat for 400 miles on the open waves in the South Ocean, which is one of the most dangerous areas that you could be. They eventually make it to this small little island, but they make it on the wrong side of the island, and you can't just like walk around it. They have to climb over a mountain. They eventually make it to this little fishing village and then go and save their friends. All of this is really an amazing story. While they didn't make it to the South Pole, all of the people in the expedition survived, and I think that's fascinating. And the thing is, within the story, a lot of the, at many points, they could have just abandoned their comrades, and many people would have, but they went back. It's something like what I would do for India Police, and I'm sure he would do for me, and we would do for any of our Scroto brothers and sisters. All right, I'm going to...
He's very bullish guy. Sorry, I just painted a massive red dildo on another project. I am very proud of myself right now and giggling inside.
Absolutely.
Okay, it went from 150K market cap down to 47K market cap.
That's what I'm talking about. Did you know, India Police, that we have a friend in here named The Next One? The Next One, how are you? Come on up and speak if you'd like to. The Next One, we've been waiting for you. I was talking about you all evening. If you didn't know, I was like, man, when's the next one going to be here? And everyone was like, Rabbi, don't worry. The next one will be here soon enough. And I'd be like, nah, dog, I got to see the next one ASAP. And everyone was like, don't worry, they'll be here. And all of my fears were relieved and alleviated because you are now here. So thank you, the next one, for being here on our bootleg stream of UFC 299. If you aren't a fan of bootlegging, go fuck yourself, because bootlegging is sweet. It was tight during Prohibition, and it's cool as fuck in the digital age. Where else are you going to watch UFC 299 and talk about Antarctic cows? India Police, are you a fan of the designation that the South Ocean is itself its own ocean, thus making 5 oceans on Earth? It is very different. It is. It is. It's like, absolutely. It's like a toilet around that whole fucking Antarctica all the time. It's totally different than the Indian, than the Arctic, than the Atlantic and the Pacific. It's a totally different ocean down there. And it just basically spins around Antarctica. And it goes very quickly, particularly between like the Cape of Good Hope and Cape Horn. It's incredibly fast down there. But particularly when you get close to Antarctica and then it freezes up, it's crazy. So I'm glad that you're a fan of designating it its own ocean, because I am as well. It's much more different than the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Indian and the... If anything, it's more similar to the Arctic Ocean, but it was officially designated its own ocean at the beginning of the 21st century. I think it was like 2001 or 2003. We're going to look it up right now. But no one refers to it. Or the Southern Ocean, I should say. It's not the South Ocean, the Southern Ocean. When was it defined? (2002), something like that.
He has been around for a long time. He's the guy that we have seen grow inside the octagon. From the city, 145.
James Kaminsky, do you think that Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to win tonight? Some other guy. He's fighting someone else. Just for what? I'll find out. Look. I'm basically asking, do you think the guy with the pink and blue hair is going to beat the guy? He's fighting Marion Vera. Here's the actual interesting thing that I know about this fight. Sean O'Malley is 17-1. His one loss is to a man named Marlon Vera. And guess who Sean O'Malley's fighting tonight? Marlon Vera. So basically, Sean O'Malley's only lost to one guy ever, and it's the guy he's fighting tonight. So that's a very interesting fight. Here's what he looks like. Can you see him? Can you? He looks like a clown. Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's also known as Superstar O'Malley. And then the other guy, well, his hair always looks different. He's like Dennis Rodman. Yes, that's true. Sometimes he has his hair like really tight braids, which I think is probably advantageous to him because it's like a little bit more padding, perhaps. I'm not sure. I've always felt a beard was a good idea for these fighters, though, because it just helps to take the initial brunt of the punch. Okay, so no. That's all the same guy. No, you're good. I'm going to show you the other guy now. So the other guy's name is Marlon Vera, and he just looks like a regular fighter. Just for a moment. But I think it's really interesting that he is the one guy to beat the other guy. So, like, this guy's literally only lost once. It's like, of any fight that he wants to avenge, it would be this one. It has a lot going on. That's tight. Dude, we got Sir Linkiest in this bitch. And we got Red Circle Zero. Oh, Red Circle Zero. I knew there was no way we were going to hold on to them. What up, Sir Linkiest? How you living, pimp? This is UFC 299. We got MASH in here. Mashlands. Mashlands is from England, I think. Mashlands, how you living, baby? Excellent, dude. We got UFC 299. Get in here, biatch. Get in here. You're like, dog, I already am. Tell everybody about it. I'm going to tell everybody. Get in the chat, yo. Get in the BC, sluts.
Getting us started for round one of a possible 5. Our main event is a promise that Ross Anthony is in right to his credit. 48 is for the police to arrive. Take me. I'm ready. Told him, surrendering his wrists and his guns. He went to trouble. There he readily admitted to his
And as Poirier fights through the southpaw defense after Saint-Denis. Oh, yeah, guillotine. Got a really good guillotine. It's early.
The jury deliberated for 3 hours. confident he's going to wrestle a lot.
He has that ego background, and the majority of his finishes have come by submission. In terms of being so physically strong and big for this weight class, I didn't recognize how big he was until him and Dustin faced off in the solid picture. It's very surprising to me.
Something AJ area works a lot on his wrestling, working off the Poirier's back here.
Grady had promised to change his scene. He had managed to turn Bergen. He had been one of his best friends. Changes.
And inside that net.
As they say. But the big song.
Yeah, he got a little high. Just got to shake his foot.
Listening to Mary Mays presents Unfused Strange. Presents coming up next on KFI TML News Update.
Criminal defense attorney David Smythe says the California Education Code considers their behavior unlawful. And the Muslim holy month of Ramadan begins tomorrow at sunset. Ramadan marks the 9th month of the Islamic calendar and is the month that is thought that Prophet Muhammad was given the Quran, Islam's holy book. We are going to check on the 101.
It's almost like he just doesn't know. He doesn't know it's 25 minutes. He's put on what's admitted that this kid was come back and live I can't even express how expressed I am. It's been myself to be right now. I have one that doesn't create. With this, the same way with everybody. Yeah, it's conflict. It's record. Yeah. I'm going to get you at some point.
Tanya here, and there are many ways that we can all help raise awareness around HIV. But maybe the most important is just talking about it openly and honestly. There's no cure for HIV. There are effective treatments that, if misprescribed, can help with common HIV and get to and stay undetected, which means the amount of the virus is so low it can prevent relapse. If you're living with HIV and not on treatment, talk to your doctor about treatment options. Learn more at treathivtoday.com. This message was sponsored by Gilead Sciences. No matter what the game is,
With the game, we give this guy too much respect. It's not for your level, okay? I don't know. If I learn what you need to do, yeah, just look at this, okay? You gotta stay off the wall. You gotta stay off the wall. I know what you listen. You can't go reckless. Keep your position. Keep your distance. When you go to the ground, don't force it.
UFC 299 O'Malley versus Derek Lewis, presented by Clubhouse, the official beer sponsor of UFC. Johnny Davis with some very impressive work for Dustin Poirier. They believe this will be a level at this point. Striking to see if we get back to the road six here early round two.
That would be a great option for him. Company did not check the kick. This is radio. You can't see. They went from back and forth with Dustin Poirier. And now it looks like it's just an arm fighter. Really bad position. Which one are you most comfortable in? Down that left back here. And by the way, this is just brain stuff. He was already tired coming out of that second round. You can see it. Justin did a really good job of flipping that. There's no take back to him.
Retirement income became outdated. Start saving now again. Is a game you start.
All need help understanding God's word sometimes. The In Touch Radio Network on iHeartRadio provides biblical teaching you can trust. Featuring daily devotions, the sermons of Dr. Charles Stanley, and our Spanish station in Kentucky. The In Touch Radio Network will lift you up throughout your day and help you gain a deeper understanding of God's word. Listen anytime and anywhere. Just search In Touch on your iHeartRadio app.
Some days I cover up because my water is here. My
He retains his status as one of the very best lightweights in the world.
Look at that. He had him stunned. Shot to the body kick. There's the left hook, right hook.
Let's return
to the guillotine in here. But let it go. Here's the right hook.
It's not every day that someone gets cut up.
We talked about the knee swinger. We talked about the contact against Dr. Poirier, the right-handed guy. He just fights off. He hits you with the left, with the right hook. She is hitting you with the
to Poirier. And his acceptance of it was rooted in just that. But the diamond shines bright yet again on a massive stage. Sharing a moment with Donald Trump.
1 in 5 will experience sexual violence.
Poirier drops in tears.
Studies tell us that the presence
As you might expect,
situation increases
Dustin Poirier as another cell, man. What a warrior.
Just a half warrior, a guy that just loves to fight, man.
But the majority of economic systems have long favored
He is tonight. He proved exactly that. He is still one of the best lightweights in the world. And faced a very, very difficult challenge in Ben Rothschild.
back to the Roman Empire, back to old English common law that suggested
All right, the official decision is brought to you by Godzilla Kong, the new Empire. Experience it on the big screen and in IMAX. Only in theaters March 29th.
going on in Mary Teresa's home.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Michael Braun calls stop to the contest. At 2 minutes and 32 seconds of round number 2.
New Jersey back in 1959. Sparks flew and their eyes were set on a course from which they would never turn back. If their trailer was Brady's castle, it was Mary Teresa's prison. It was here she labored to raise a family and to protect them from their father. She loved him fiercely at times, and we can wonder if he loved her too. What we do know is that he wanted to control her, a desire exercised through his use of fists and threats to kill again. But this time, he threatened that it would be her. So when Grady ambled home from the bar that night, sufficiently inebriated and agitated, Mary Teresa and her daughter Kathy found themselves directly in his fire.
What an opportunity.
Also,
I know they're not getting beat up a little bit, get rolled out on the side.
and long possession of herself as the protector of her mother, she wouldn't have continued to stay in the
This is
sideshow
why
if
you
not
got
for the
excited about this fight. And this is why this fight was such a huge
Grady
risk.
flew
You're
into
a top
weight
contender in this division. You
He
fought
started
this guy with a young, hungry lion.
Kathy tried to
And these are the type of fights that make people love you. The fact that you were interested in this. When you were one of the guys who's the top guys in the division, you
Grady
set up
started
a title
getting
shot.
hard,
You choose to
pummeling
fight
her
one
in
of the hungry
arms and
lions.
jaw, and eventually knocking her
I
around so
took the
much that
fight
she fell
if he
from her
finished his
chair.
last fight
The
opponent.
fleshy
He
thuds
wasn't a name that
knocked
the world really
away from
knows he's on
Kathy's
his way
lungs.
out. But he
Felt like
finished his last
hammers
fight
stepped
opponent.
down on her
He's
bones.
dangerous.
The pain
Every win
was
is
wet,
that's a great
blinding.
finish.
The shots
And he had
reverberating
a never say die attitude. And I saw that and I watched him on the fight and called one of my friends.
But nothing could be
I
done
said, you know what, I
until
gotta
Grady
get this fight
decided
because I
that he was
honor the
finished.
game that we do.
Kathy
Alvarez
barely
taking my
slept
shot
after
in
the
Dallas,
attack that
and he was
night.
a former
She
champ,
didn't
and I
say
was on my
anything
way up.
about the pain
So we gotta
until
pay it
she
back.
started
Hold the
hemorrhaging.
position and lose it, and that's the nature of the beast. That's what we do.
Kathy
And that's
told
one
the
of the
doctor
reasons why you're the top guys in the world. Let's take a look at the fight. Look up at the big screen. You caught him coming in with his beautiful uppercut. Now, he has been pressuring you. There's been moments in the fight you chose to jump the guard and try to grab the guillotine. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll never stop doing it.
And she was
I keep telling you in the corner, stop with the guillotine. I ain't stopping.
It's hard to know exactly
But
when
listen,
Mary Teresa
that
decided
beautiful right hook there that closed the show. That was one of the most picture-perfect right hands anyone's ever thrown in the octagon. Look at that. Just absolute state of beauty. And then the follow-up right hand. Dustin, you're the man. I'm just a man, Joe. And I had a lot of respect for him, like his mindset, his grit. He's a tough guy, and he's fucking back, no doubt about it. I want to give you props, respect for the team.
What'd you say, you little slut? How you living, baby? What's new? Kicking ass, taking names. I hope you're doing well. Excellent. So you said they had Mr. Beast there? Very cool. Very cool. There's your boy. Damn, look at that daughter. Look at that hair. I'll tell you what, I'm a sucker for Flash, pomp, and shit. I would not know who he is, but oh, he's the guy with the pink and purple hair. Now I know exactly who he is. Right. I love that shit.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code IHEART. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first
Sir Linkius, how did you find us?
Sportsbook with promo code IHEART. Is yours.
From Twitter? Oh, okay. So like 2 weeks ago. Right. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Good for you. Did it come finally? Oh, okay. So it's still, well, when it comes, you're gonna have to do a fashion show.
Yeah, they're super sick. You're gonna love it, dude.
James Kaminsky, do you have one?
No, I saw one when I was in Denver.
Oh, tight. Who had it?
Yeah, but I meant more like it's wearing one.
Oh, yeah. The world famous one.
Oh, yeah.
Had you met Morelight before?
No, that was my first time meeting him in real life.
Is he as cool in real life as he is on the VC?
Yeah, he's himself. It's super cool. Like all the dudes, like all the team were super chill.
Who else did you meet who I would know? Oh, cool. Really good. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yannick. Oh, yeah. From Australia. Why is she known as Possum Tits?
I think she has big tits.
You think you've seen her?
Yeah, I mean, her tits weren't exactly out, but I think that's like her shit. She has big tits.
Ah, so we can confirm this. All right, good. But do possums have big tits?
I'd imagine they have decent sized tits.
Dog, haven't you ever seen a possum? When I see a possum, oh, he knows it all.
Yeah, so this used to be have you guys seen Logan? Or it was the Harrison Point. And I wasn't in at that point. But yeah, they ran that for a bit and then migrated to East last minute. Okay,
What are we doing for it? Totally. We'll make it an international let's see, what's bigger than international? Intergalactic holiday. People from or beings from different galaxies will celebrate this. We got Whiskers in the house. I just want to take a second. Let's all appreciate that Whiskers is here. Whiskers, I've been talking about you all day long. I was just telling everybody, I'm telling you, Whiskers is going to be here. Everyone was like, Rabbi, you're such a liar. Whiskers won't show. I was like, guys, Whiskers told me they would be here for UFC 299. Let's take them on their word. Whiskers, how are you? So there's this thing. It's called talking. I do it, and then sometimes you do it. And I see that this is not one of those times. Well, that's okay, Whiskers. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. And we're watching 299 of the UFC on Row. And you could be watching behind me, but I'm watching on Row because he's got the clearest stream of anyone. Andy has Spanish subtitles. I mean, come on, man. Does anyone know what those symbols are next to Row's name? Is that Chinese? I think Ro is a Chinese whale who just decided to come here and be like a guardian angel of our telegram for UFC 299. Or she'd have to be watching it on the wall. But man, we got this thing clear as fuck. So we've got this Vega guy there's that guy. What flag is that? Colombia?
Taiwanese.
No, that's not Taiwanese.
No, not Rose.
Oh, Rose thing is Taiwanese. Oh, dude, Taiwan is tight as fuck. Shout out to Taipei and Taipei 101. Dog.
Yeah, I agree.
Taiwan has this thing. These like super, these like really special labs, for like silicon chips, and it's like they got China by the balls. What is this thing called? They're like biosafety labs. No. Let's see here. Basically, like all the chips that China uses don't necessarily come from China. A lot of them come from Taiwan, and Taiwan controls a lot of what goes on in China, particularly when it comes to their chips. We'll learn more about it in a second.
What about South Korea?
They're pretty baller too.
I think they have Japan and like consumer electronics.
I can see that. Has anyone seen? This guy has the most fascinating. Okay, what is this? It's called McBroken. Okay, this documentarian, created like a bunch of YouTube shorts about like just interesting topics. So I'm trying to. Okay, the guy's name is Johnny Harris. That's his name. So there's a reason why the milkshake machine allegedly is always broken at McDonald's, and if anybody's seen this, it's a fascinating reason why. While I don't go to McDonald's, I have heard and seen that this is a meme that is like pretty common, that their milkshake machine is broken all the time. And the reason why is because the machines themselves have a really particular way that they have to clean, and only one company is allowed to be the contractor on the machine. And basically, if anything goes wrong with the machine, it needs like a 6-hour cleaning cycle. Anyway, instead of telling you all of that, they just say at the McDonald's apparently that it's broken. Anyway, Johnny Harris did this amazing documentary on Taiwan, like chips, like the silicon chips. and the microchip war, basically. And they have these facilities in Taiwan that are like these super clean facilities where like robots do all of this, like create these silicon chips. Anyway, if you have a chance, check out independent journalist Johnny Harris. He's a Canadian guy. He makes really amazing content on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I'll look him up.
Definitely. And his stuff is really interesting. Like, here, I'm just going to read you what his, like, the topics that he covers are, like, not normally covered in society. Johnny Harris, YouTube. So, I've watched all his stuff a few times, like, at least twice, I want to say. Or his more.
How do you spell his last name?
Harris.
Okay, John Harris, okay.
Johnny Harris.
Johnny.
Yes. Absolutely. So, his stuff is like it's. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like really interesting topics. All right, so here they are. Why the U.S. sells weapons to 103 countries. How capitalism changed the face of war. How viruses become weapons. How U.S. companies get away with fueling Russia. How Benjamin Netanyahu relies on Hamas. The new global economy. Your supplements are a lie. Why the Swiss love their guns more than Americans. Was Henry Kissinger a war criminal? Do-it-yourself drones. War will never be the same. Why people think the government killed JFK. The war is spreading. Why everyone's mad about China's new map. That's a really interesting one. What up, Kookie? How you doing, baby?
Sean O'Malley, let's do this.
Hell yeah! What up, Playboy? How you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm kicking ass, taking names. Playboy, you know about our Telegram, don't you? It's okay if you.
I'll try to look it up.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you. You're good, baby. Okay. Do you see what I have right here? It says t.me/HPOS10I. If you type this into Twitter, if you type this into a browser, it'll open up Telegram. You download Telegram, and we've got like 10 people in a room right now, and you can come and talk to me, just like you're talking to me now, but you can show your camera too. Do you see this? So if you have the chance, go t.me/HPOS10I. That's right, Cookie. How are you? That's right, Cookie. Absolutely. Hey, Possum Tits, I was asking, why are you known as Possum Tits? Perfect. Possum Tits puts him in his spot. You need to go. Possum tits. Why did you choose the animal, the possum? It is. It's a marsupial. So let's introduce you to our friend Cookie. Cookie just joined. We don't know from where Cookie was released, but it must have been recent. Cookie, we're glad that you're here. Absolutely. So, Cookie, who do you think's going to win? Sugar, Sean? Okay. That's right. Cookie knows what's up. Cookie knows what's up. Word. Cookie, you know what's up. Cookie, are you friends with Big Bird? Okay, I'm down for that. All right, here they are. Here we go. Let's go, baby. They're fighting.
Championship title defense continues tonight.
Could have been a rowboat.
Hell yeah, dude. I like you, man.
Yeah, dude, I like you too. It makes me really want to rethink the children's television workshop and their hiring decisions. But aside from that, I like you. That's right. I'm very bullish on Sesame Street. Always have been. Absolutely. Still am. Still am. It's quite a street. They got a lot going on there. They got 6-foot pigeons. They got motherfucking junkies living in trash cans. There's always something going. They got like a gay couple that lives upstairs and nobody talks about it, which is cool. But it was very progressive when people weren't even progressive. Though I think they've addressed this, that Bert and Ernie are not gay. Like, of anybody who I would have thought was gay, it would have been Bert and Ernie. But no, they're just like male roommates, which I think is cool. Somebody needs to represent dudes who just want to live together and like take baths, but not be gay. They do. I've seen them like honestly 50% of the time that I ever saw them, they had on those like shower caps and like towels in a bathtub, and there was definitely a rubber ducky involved. What that rubber ducky is potentially seen.
You should look into Big Bird on Space Shuttle Columbia. You might like that story.
All right, I'll have to take a look at that shit. Columbia, that one blew up, didn't it?
Yeah, he was supposed to be on it.
Oh no shit. He would have been like fried chicken. Big Bird.
The costume was too big. It was Challenger, excuse me.
Oh, okay. You will still, that one blew up too. Big Bird nearly rode the disastrous Challenger mission. Wow. I'll have to get into this. NASA did consider sending Sesame Street icon Big Bird, as well as the one who played the puppet Carol Spinney, into space with the Challenger spatial. Have you ever seen how that costume works? It's like it's like a person's hand way up in the air. So they have to hold their hand up for like hours, or like I'm sure they get to take a break. But to move them out, they have to stick their hand up there. Word. So I've got to be honest, we had one round of this. It was a very slow first round, in my opinion. What the hell happened to Cookie? She went back to Sesame Street. I'm surprised that this fight hasn't at all gone to the ground. Not that I know the fighters really well and like that's their strategy, but it seems like fights go to the ground. They've both been on their feet. Right. It's like a kickboxing fight. But I mean, I'm sure they know what they're doing better than I do. But if I were doing it, I would just jump at that motherfucker and just tackle him, get him on the ground, choke him out. But I'm sure he'd kill me. Nevertheless, that's what I do. I wonder what Sugar Sean O'Malley's thinking. This is the only motherfucker who gives me a blemish on my record. Like, he's got to want to beat him so badly. Than anyone on earth he wants to beat, it's this guy. Oh, he caught his leg. Don't do shit like that. Ooh. Knee to the face, to the chest.
That low kick is solid. He needs more of those. Just a body kick. Still help him at a distance.
Four people have been arrested for allegedly killing an elderly woman for hire scheme in Montecito.
That's a good question. I saw that partnered up with them for something. I'm not sure if that was a few days ago or if that's happening now. I mean, that would explain the price action, right?
It's just like getting an offensive board. Miss your first shot, and you get another chance to score.
Man.
Get a bonus bet back in the amount of your original bet if your first bet doesn't hit. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code iHeart. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yeah, they announced something with them. I'm not exactly sure what it was.
Dude, sure.
It makes sense if that listing's happening. Yeah, that's definitely coming.
Hey, it's Junior. Today, black folks in our community are still disproportionately affected. But there is something to do about it. There's no cure for HIV, but there are effective treatments. They as prescribed can help you live healthy with HIV. And get to and stay undetected, which means the amount of virus is so low.
Yeah, the goal was always just to have like an organic kind of, foundation and get listed. Like basically, like what she did early on. They had a couple times. You get your finance or Coinbase or whatever, and then from there it's just like insane. But oh, totally. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Just talking to people outside of crypto that still associate Pepe with, the edgy shit. It's just like, yeah, it's just like, oh shit. Like, I forgot about that. Like 2016, everybody fucking lost their mind.
Pepe's on the Southern Poverty Law Center's list of hate logos.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that ever helped the coins. Like, following. But it did a lot better than I thought it would. But nobody hates Harry Potter or Obama or Sonic or Ten or Enu. Actually, a ton of people hate all that shit. But nevertheless, when you combine it all, it basically becomes unstoppable. Ooh, look at that kick to the face. Dog. PureLowTV.fr. Shout out to that website. Pure Low TV. You see that up in the corner? They've got the greatest fucking stream of all time.
Yeah, honestly, it's
clean as hell. Dog. All right, so I want to say that the first round, they basically tied. The second round, I think Sean O'Malley won. I don't know how we could kind of give it any other way. He landed a bunch of punches. But maybe, I don't know, get that knee. Ooh, here you go.
Yes, it is. It's Chinese.
What's the nation chain?
E-chain. It's something to do with like shipping and logistics. It's out of China. It was like early on. It was like I know it's banning every crypto.
Oh, cool.
E-chain was one that wasn't banned. And it had some nice buzz around it. Like I remember it just being like a little fucking road. I haven't looked at it since.
So is it like China's crypto.com?
No, it's like a network, a blockchain network for like shipping.
Oh, you're talking for like container ship?
Like, yeah, like logistics and shit.
Oh, so it's not for like cryptocurrencies.
It is, but it's not. And mind you, this was years ago when I looked at this shit, so.
They need to open their shit up, make that thing available to everybody. Meaning, whatever is China's Coinbase is going to be a big deal.
Wasn't that supposed to be Binance?
Perhaps. Did it come to fruition? Is that
China is like went through that phase of just like banning crypto and then banning it.
right? And remember when, what was it? Something was supposed to happen like last summer. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. This happened like in June, where Hong Kong was going to start, China was going to start allowing people who lived in Hong Kong to start buying crypto or something like that. And I remember I was in somebody's Telegram or somebody's space, and this space was so bullish on all these Chinese whales that were going to come in from Hong Kong and buy their coin, and literally no one bought anything. Oh, here we go. Sean O'Malley getting that revenge. It's kind of gotta fuck with your head too, that this is the only motherfucker to ever beat me, and now if I beat him back, it's like, damn, I'd have a flawless record if not, like, for one bad night of my life. I think it's just human obsession with perfection, that having that zero on the other side when you have your fighting record is just amazing. As I've never lost, so I do my best to preserve it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
You know, they just like coming down the footwork. And Cheetos just doesn't have the footwork to compete with them. I mean, really, it doesn't matter how strong you are or how good of a fighter you are. You have to have.
Did you go outside today while you're gone?
I did go out. They delivered it, so I just bought it on Amazon. Yeah, I did not go outside today. I went yesterday. I went to Home Depot. Got some stuff. And yeah, I went on a walk the day before that.
You had to celebrate International Women's Day.
Absolutely. I burned a bra. I burned a bra every hour on the hour for 24 hours straight. That's how I celebrate International Women's Day.
Liberation, baby.
Absolutely. Oh, he's on the ground. Oh, and then they.
Yeah, O'Malley looks good.
Yes, he does. So is that the end of the round? Yeah. Dude, Ro, why aren't you here all with amazing? I just want everybody to know that Ro kicks ass. Bro, we love you.
Are you excited for the Oscars, Rabbi?
Yeah, we're gonna stream it tomorrow. It's
Oh, it's fucking daylight savings time here, dude. Damn.
word in a little bit. We're gonna have to
Sucks.
jump back. Or spring forward, I should say. Spring forward, fall back. Yes, it does suck.
I'm gonna miss the Oscar party, bro.
Why is that?
I'll be at work.
You work on Sunday?
Yeah. I can tune in though, maybe.
Hell yeah, just jump in whenever you can. We want to know your predictions. Who's gonna win Best Picture?
I don't even know who's like
Nominated?
nominated for any of that shit.
I don't know. I think Oppenheimer wins everything just because it doesn't have much competition.
Barbie's gonna sweep.
Dude, I saw Barbie. I thought it was a very good movie. I really did.
Yeah, I have not seen it.
Kyle R. How are you? Excellent, Kyle R. We're kicking ass, taking name. We're watching UFC 299. Yeah, man, we got it set up just for you. It's like your own little surprise party. Oh, here we go. Ooh, he's taking some hits. Get him. There's still a lot of time left in this round. James Kaminsky, I love that took out Bitcoin. Sir, thank you. Word Mockingbird. Do you have any old Bitcoin? BTC?
Yes.
Wow, you're a millionaire.
I honestly just sold a large chunk of this.
To buy a really beautiful hooker?
No.
There you go. Buy more Bitcoin.
Exactly. Because the ROI.
Yeah, return on investment is so much higher on ours. Oh my God, way higher. You're not gonna like 2x on Bitcoin in the next 2 years maybe, but like you'll 2x on ticker Bitcoin in a week.
Oh yeah. Like Super Bitcoin had like I think I achieved that at this point.
Yeah.
But I still want
That's good. Good. I mean, not to say good, but I mean as a sound investment. It's all about ROI. ROI all day long. ROI ADO all day long.
Yeah, bro. I like channeling, dog. For sure. I have a little bit of LinkedIn. Yeah, it's chill. Like, yeah, there could be worse projects, bro.
It's the greatest community in the history of communities. Wow.
Yeah, it's a different level. Like it's kind of freaky how good it is. Oh yeah.
Here we go. It's the last fight, last round. I would say that.
I mean, that's how I remember first knowing about rap. I was through trivia. It was like during the summer sometime. It was so much fucking fun.
Word Mockingbird. All right.
And then when you started living in the DG, that was incredible too. I remember you showed us your cover shirts. Amazing.
Absolutely. So this thing could arguably be 2 rounds each. I think.
Did you keep your cover shirts?
No, we had to donate those to the depths of hell. But here's what I imagine: when this gets big, they will go to the dump and get them back for represervation. They're not going to go anywhere. Those things are glazed. Are you kidding me? They'll be like future anthropologists who are digging through a human junkyard, and they're going to see this glistening, glazed, glass-like shirt, and they're going to know exactly what it was. It's going to be like the Ark of the Covenant. All right. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Oh my God. Sugar Sean O'Malley is doing what he can to maintain his belt. This other guy, I gotta be honest, I'm very surprised. I don't think I've ever watched a fight. Now, I don't watch that many fights, but I've never watched a fight that went the whole time and nobody went to the ground. Don't they always go to the ground? At some point, get a guy a headlock? You think on the ground is the most boring? It can be, especially when they get right up against the fence. It sucks. Or right up against it. Right, light it up for him. DST.
Showcasing all the parts and where we have come to expect from this story.
Yeah, bro. If he's not assassinated, I think he probably gets it.
Zoo. Margin trade.
Yeah. Exactly. It's bugs. Like the whole thing's just like, yeah. Yeah, no, it's all dog shit.
What up, Zoot?
Oh, for sure. That's got to be the next step. What's up, Zoot?
Zoot, this is big. This is the heavyweight, or I'm sorry, the feature fight. It's got less than a minute left. And it could go either way. We think Sean O'Malley's probably going to win. I don't know. I do. You guys might not. But it seems like he's landed more punches. But I could be wrong. I definitely had him favored.
I just don't. Oh, shit.
We got passport Bitcoin in this bitch. Here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4. Yeah, he's going it. That's it. That's right. I'm going to take all the credit for it. Once again, if you haven't heard me say this before, I'm going to say it. I take credit for all the good things and none of the bad things. I think we'll be at $1 billion by next Wednesday.
Where did it land? It landed right to the bread back. It was the best fight that Cheeto ended on fight. Let's see it here. There it is right there. See it? Left hook to the body. Left hook to the body. It was right when it got ugly. Yep.
Yeah. Billion's gonna happen. Probably this summer.
You know, early in the fight, massive landed by the champion.
Just like, I don't know, bro. And it's hard for me to gauge this shit, but like long term, bro, $1 billion, obviously, it's gonna happen.
Knocked him down to one knee. Really by Sean O'Malley.
For sure.
Here's a combo to the body there. Little jab and the left hand around the corner.
We have Zoot in here. And Zeke. Holy shit.
Success there by just attacking Sean O'Malley and making him fight.
Like, what's gonna happen? I think is like,
jab here by Cheeto.
once PTC is well over 100K, like that's when Euphoria is gonna hit, and everything's just gonna pump up and fucking crazy.
By the champion.
Yeah, like it, like stupid shit like that's gonna happen.
Sean O'Malley got a canvas to stay in a masterpiece.
So yeah, just buckle up, boys. Go the ride. Big profits.
Sean O'Malley on 344 attempts, landed 186 significant.
Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley had 186 strikes. The other guy had 90. Sean O'Malley. Game over. Unanimous decision.
finest performance inside the octagon.
Everything else is tinkerman.
Surprised that he ain't that big.
Clearly.
Yeah, don't come to the stage, Greg, on his nose and
Yeah. All you have to do is look at it, and once you hear it, when you go back to
Yeah, how about these photos though?
We've linked up to that at coasttocoastam.com. UK pilots are running. UAP.co.uk just went live in early February. And Gary has some time. Is the founder and director. Tony will just give us kind of a quick tour of the website.
Shoot, let's also know
pilots and ground crew, air traffic.
What do you think of this one?
That's the website.
Genius. I saw it get like a what's some kind of Eric costume. It's something. Yeah. That boy's cooking, man. The suit, although I do think about that photo you sent me again with the like police officer like costume. Like what the fuck? No way, he's a police officer. No fucking way. And a doctor, yeah. Yeah, and that's a trans person.
Oh, the liquidity in Bitcoin is 10 million. You didn't know about the liquidity 10 million.
I did not know.
That's probably why tech was so long for us to move. The liquidity is so big.
When do you foresee $1 billion market cap for Bitcoin?
Maybe. What? Yeah, not what?
Oh yeah.
So 11 months.
Yeah, I think memes are going to melt faces this cycle. Obviously more than but that's how it goes.
It's gone over 100 bills.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a big correction.
These reports that come in from pilots and ground crews and so forth. So you have a team that will be doing that. Tell us a little bit about
It's like the price has just been too good. The whole thing. Someone's got to make profits at some point.
We have Artem in today.
Yeah.
Artem, how are you, baby? Hello.
Hello, Cookie.
Oh, dude, Cookie's here. I love you, Cookie. Thank you.
We're going to pump very hard. We're fast, we're back and forth, and we go to one dollar, and this side is the Indian. To understand the target pie, we don't have a few Indians or Indians. Thank you very much.
You idiot, please. Cookie.
I'm fucking Indianese, you know? The fucking Indianese, I call them fucking the Bitcoin, I call the moon, I call Indian or Indian.